Getting up there, we can do with the stairwell. Nothing in the garage. This is a new room. With nothing of interest. Okay. I wouldn't call it cheese. This game is dark. I know. I think the devs got a little bit carried away. You love the beta scheme like 500% to endure God knows what kind of torture, and come on, it's like, okay, time to go over this mansion and minute details for loot. I mean, look. Beta knew what she was getting herself into. Is this it? Okay, how does that help us? Okay. This is cool and all, but I still don't see how that helps us. I mean, we could just walk out on that platform over there or climb up that thing. Wait, hold on. Is this the second floor? Have we not been on the second floor? Yes, we have. That's how we got in and almost got stuck. Yeah, that's the fancy room. That's the restroom. Wow, game. Wow. Excuse me?
Could use force standing against it.
Okay. So, like, technically, we want to get in there. You think there's any chance we could just YOLO swag God in through there? Come on, you got this, Aloy, you got this, you got this! Oh, dagnabbit! It's like inviting you to just climb over there. Alright, fine. Whatever. We'll come back for you later. Let's return this dynamic range to normal. And watch on in darkness. You cannot fast travel at this time. Excuse me? Excuse me? What is going on with this thing? That don't seem like right. Ah, whatever. Brenda, I'm coming for you! Okay, can we fast travel now? Can we fast travel closer? We cannot fast travel at all. Oh my goodness, okay. Come here, friendo. Come here. Move schnell. Wow, I am so lost right now. Not even sure if this is actually faster.
Stay here.
Yeah, you stay there, friend. Don't you... Are you gonna go... Oh, Jesus.
Just to let you know, I'm now patched into your focus network.
Great. I take it the other Zeniths can't hear us?
Of course not. And they don't know about your base either, in case you were wondering. I've sent you data on the Horus energy cells you can use against Regala's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire one.
Understood.
Okay. Where's that Horus thing? Okay. Was that the trigger that we can now fast travel? And I love like how we just, all right, you stay here, horsey. And he's like, okay, I'm just gonna go murder these fools. How about now? Yes. Thank you. What are we gonna tell Zoe? What are we gonna tell Zoe? Oh.
When you're wounded, you have to strike back. Draw blood.
Hey! Can't I get 1 damn minute to mourn my friend?
Regala is going to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
Kotallo's right. We must fight.
Oh, all right. So what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regala's rebels?
Not to mention the Zeniths. What can we even do? Throw ourselves at their base?
Something like that.
Oh, gee.
So...
After we lost contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini. What happened? The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith Eric...
The Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus. When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were. After Varl tried to stop them. They took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
One of them? Well... At least we didn't lose you too. So what do we do now?
We're going to defeat the Zeniths. And get Beta and Gaia back. But first, we're going to stop Regala.
How?
Back in Gemini, Beta gave me a gift. There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
Word is, Regala's readying her army for an all-out assault on the Grove. I need to be there.
I know. Go. Stand with Hikaru. And keep an eye on the sky.
Strike true as the 10.
The rest of you, whatever preparations you need to make, upgrades, resupplies, get on it. It won't be long before we take the fight to the Zeniths.
Was that a hint?
We'll be ready, Aloy. And when you're ready, meet me outside the east exit. I'd like to have a word in private.
Even when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
Just tell me one thing. Am I gonna get to smash up a bunch of Zenith bastards?
We all are.
Good.
Alright, taking
Before I
bets.
do anything else, I should check on Zoe. It
Is-
sounded important.
Erend drunk or not? Wait, what is this flower doing here?
Well, now I know where metal flowers come from. A last-ditch effort to stop the Pharaoh plague. Cmdr must have started distributing them after it took refuge in the greenhouse.
It's funny to think the Nora have like zero idea what's going on. I know, right?
Aloy,
You look busy.
my studies are a good distraction. Especially after Cauldron Gemini. Varl, Beta, Gaia, gone. And that's just the beginning. The Zeniths want to rob us of our future, too.
We won't let that happen.
Oh, and I wanted to give you this. For helping me get the data on Leviathan. I didn't really know what to give you, so I asked Zoe what you might like.
Thanks, Alva. I'll put it to good use. How are you holding up?
Varl's loss is heavy on everyone's mind. I didn't know him well, but I can see how much he meant to the others. Zoe and Erend seem to have taken to it the hardest, but I don't quite know what to say to them.
They need time to sort through it.
And what about you? Will time heal your wounds?
I don't know. I try not to think about it. Seems like everyone's ready to take the fight to the enemy.
Kotallo more than most. If I were this Regala, I wouldn't want to cross him on the battlefield.
Regala still has a lot of machines on her side.
That's where you come in, I suspect.
If my plan works. Anything new around here?
Kotallo showed me the schematics for his new arm. I recall reading about robotic limbs within the Legacy, but I never thought I'd see one in action. Technology like that would be treasured back home. Think of what it could do for injured workers or soldiers. But knowing the Imperial family, they would use it for different purposes. Their own.
Replacing body parts as they grow older. Like the Zeniths.
Exactly.
So, all of the tribes here are new to you?
Yes, I've been studying up on them. The most fascinating one thus far has been the Tenakth, an entire culture based on the holograms of an ancient museum. There's much they've misinterpreted, not unlike the Quen. But still, there's a nobility to what they've become. They're honorable and fearless.
And deadly. Tilda, the Zenith that Beta mentioned, she was the one who rescued me.
Did she say why?
She knew Elizabeth Sobek. Seems to think helping me is honoring her in some way. She was willing to share information on both Silence's plans and the other Zeniths.
But you still don't trust her. Where I come from, the more valuable the knowledge shared, the higher the price extracted. I'd be careful if I were you, Aloy.
Yeah.
Have you looked through the data we recovered
Game's
on
telling
Leviathan?
us sus.
There is much to sort through still, but I believe we'll be able to get it operational and turn back the floods. And I've given more thought to everything we've uncovered about the ancestors. The Overseers would have us believe they were infallible paragons. But Pharaoh
Hello,
wasn't.
Commander
Not
Emily.
even close. His greed led to machines that devoured the world. The archive of the Old One's knowledge destroyed, just to erase his mistakes. So, when we learned that Eileen had a hand in covering up hundreds of deaths, I started to think they were all the same. Selfish, egotistical, cruel. But, in the end, it's not that simple. The truth isn't a straight line of ink on a crisp scroll. It's a splatter, smudged, and faded on stained parchment. I wish more Quen could see that, instead of looking the other way, or twisting the truth to serve their own schemes.
I doubt Bohai would agree with you.
No, nor the rest of the Board of Overseers. As Eileen said, it's easier to believe the lie is truth, but it's worth fighting for. And this diviner, at least, won't settle for anything less. For that, I thank you, Aloy.
I should get going. Be ready to go on my signal, okay?
I won't let you down.
I know.
Hey Leo, how you doing?
I thought you were gonna go fight some Tanakh.
I wanted to check in with you first.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm just, picking up the pieces like everyone else. I'll be there when you need me.
I never doubted that.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're back.
So am I.
It's awkward as always.
Do you think so will be okay?
I don't think anyone's ever okay after losing the one they love. I can't tell you she's handling it better than I ever did. That keeps the rest of us level-headed.
What's wrong with your shoulder?
Yeah, it hurts a little. Yeah, maybe a lot.
What'd you do?
Well, I tried to arm wrestle with Katalo.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't such a great idea.
I was just curious to see if that new arm of his was as strong as it looked. Turns out it really is.
Not the sharpest knife in the drawer, this guy.
I know you hate waiting,
But we knew that.
you'll have to stay back here a little longer.
Well, you go do what you gotta do, but are you okay? It's not just Varl we lost. Beta's gone. I almost lost it when I realized my sister had been taken by Dervahl back in the Sundom.
I'm getting her back. That's all that matters.
Understood.
Maybe dull, but he's shiny. Yeah, that is true. That is true. And we love him regardless.
Did you find anything out about the Sons of Prometheus?
Yeah, my contacts are looking into it, but nothing yet. Plus, I have the Vanguard checking Chain Scrape and Barren Light, in case these guys are moving any supplies through there. But if they are, I'll bet they're being careful about it.
Yeah. And they have focuses too. Makes it easier for them to evade guards and patrols.
Hold on. Way back when we first met, you came looking for me in Meridian because you detected Olin's focus with yours, right? So does that mean that if I go back to the Daunt with this,
You could scan for other focuses.
and if an Oseram is wearing one of these, they'd have to be a part of that Prometheus group?
That's not a bad idea.
Wow.
I've been known to have those once in a while.
Just let me know if you find anything.
You got it.
Hold on. Did Aaron just big brain us? What?
You should know. Silence is involved with the Sons of Prometheus. He's the one who gave them the override tech to begin with.
Why doesn't that surprise me? That's probably all part of some master plan, huh?
At least we know we're good at wrecking those.
Damn straight.
It's out of character. Yeah, he did Galaxy Brain.
I need to get going.
You better get there before Katalo tries to take on Regala's entire army by himself. Yeah, do me a favor. Don't go disappearing on us again.
I'll try to. Yes, that's true. Even Himbos have one locked and loaded at a totally random time. That is fair. Oh, right. Warl isn't here. Uh-oh. Do you have more things to talk about? Didn't we just talk to you?
Tilda's the one who rescued me. Same one that spoke to Beta when none of the others would.
Did she say why she saved you?
She knew Elizabeth Sobek. Seems to think helping me is honoring her in some way.
But you still don't Where I come, the higher the... I'd be...
I'd need...
Did the game
Right.
just forget to mark that as red? Because we definitely did that one. Yeah, doing okay. Recovering from a fever. You have a nice weekend full of work, but nice work? Nice. Nice work is nice, yes. Confirmed. Many people don't know about this, but nice is nice. Can we get these? Yes. Well, no. What's in the Gaia room now? Good question. Good question. Let's check that. Also, did Kotalo leave, right? He's not here anymore. He went to do the thing, so we can't talk to him. Beta isn't here. Warl isn't here. We spoke to Alva. Zoe is by the exit.
It feels empty in here without Gaia. There we go. More data for the dome.
Managed to catch a concert of your favorite band yesterday. Nice. Which band? It was over a few hours too early for your taste. Oof. Yeah. I mean, at least there was a concert, right? This is where Kotalo would be. Okay, so I don't think there's anybody else left here, even though it feels like I'm forgetting somebody. What is? Oh, we've checked that one already. Okay. They're called Immunescence and a Swedish metalcore band. Nice. Swedish and Finnish metal seem to be big on the world scene for being such a teeny tiny country. And Finland doesn't even exist, you know?
Oh, I'm so cold.
Is this new? No, this is the other side. No, I think this was closed previously.
Over here, Aloy. We would come out here to tend to the garden. Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times we would simply sit and watch the sunrise. So when we returned from Gemini, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here. Now he can always look out at Plainsong and... further east, to the Nora Sacred Lands.
He would have liked that.
He often spoke of his sister, Vala. He said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear. Their mother called it useless, but Vala was stubborn.
Yeah, she seemed like that.
It wasn't easy. But I tracked down the flower. Gathered its seeds. As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the sea rises, as certain as stone. From death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with us.
You?
I'm with child, Aloy. I was going to tell him when he got back from Gemini. Instead, one day, I'll bring our child here. We'll sit among the blooms and watch the sunrise.
I never got to tell him. To thank him. For saving my life, sure, but also... for not giving up on me.
always knew.
Goodbye, Varl. I promise to look after them. I'll try to visit again when I can. But for now, I need to go to the fabrication terminal to install the new override on my spear. Then I'll use it on a sunwing and get ready for an entrance Regalla will never forget.
That got me again. Why you gotta go and punch me in the feels? And it seems like the entire chat also got like sucker punched in the feels. I'm calling it now. Horizon will be like one of the long trauma consuming simulator. Yeah, Leo. Warl bought a farm, and he's living up in an upstate farm, peacefully running around in the meadows, gathering bushes and doing Warl things. There's an old couple taking care of him. Yeah. Oh, we can also this view. Alright, what's now? Craft summon noble. Yes, ma'am. I would be happy with that view for my final resting place, Carmi. Okay, now we need to craft the thing.
I watered those plants for you. I just know they meant a lot to you, and well.
Thank you, Aaron.
Think you can manage things here while I go help Akaro?
Stopping Regalla's war. It'll help us take the fight to the Zeniths?
Yes.
Then I'll make sure the rest of us are ready upon your return.
Okay. How's Aaron doing?
Sure.
For a moment there, he thought he'd lost both you and Varl. But he never truly succumbed to despair. Guess that Oseram's stubbornness comes in handy sometimes.
We'll be facing Spectre drones soon. Aaron and Katalo have fought them before, so...
Already asked them to run us through some combat drills. Aaron moves like an oaf, but he's good with that hammer.
I know we both want to make the Zeniths pay for what they've done, but once we infiltrate their base, our priority will be to get Gaia and Beta out of there.
Don't worry. I won't go seeking revenge like some blood-crazed Tenakth. Wherever your arrow strikes, mine will follow.
Let's hope we hit our targets. I need to get going.
Whatever you plan on doing against Regalla,